Baby and I are old friends. We've been following the elements from the ocean, mountains, and rivers, and back for years. Unlike most vehicles, Baby runs on recycled cooking oil. I like to see it as using our unwanted leftovers, kinda like giving the dog a bone. I remember a hot afternoon in Baja. We had just gone surfing and we were stuck in a town searching for some food and fuel. All at once I had a moment of clarity, a connection between myself, my truck, and the elements. Nature creates the waves, snow, wind, and rivers, which fuels me with my greatest inspiration in life. If that isn't crazy enough, the natural world has also provided us with a miracle of food, something that society seems to forget. Bottom line, what you eat makes you what you are. My mission has become to try and inspire people to see the world from nature's eyes. So I decided to point my camera at the elements of food for a while. My adventures provide a glimpse into food through the lives of people who work with, study, and enjoy food. People who grow food, people who rely on food for athletic pursuits, and people who just, well, enjoy sharing a good meal with new and old friends alike. They hope to inspire you to take a closer look at what you eat, to rediscover food. I hooked up with my friends at Cliff Bar and we decided to show just how our food choices affect the physical, social, and environmental fabrics of our lives. We invite you to sit back and enjoy. As the seasons change, so do nature's elements. We journeyed north to the Rocky Mountains. Our quest to learn about food led us to incredible places with unique perspectives on food. And while people have different food philosophies, at the end of the day, we can all sit around the table and enjoy a good meal with good conversation. No table was more extraordinary than the Turtle Lake Refuge in Durango, Colorado.
Hi, my name is Molly and this is Turtle Lake. To make good food for people that come in and want to eat good food.
And we teach people about wild foods, so we go and harvest the wild berries and roots and leaves and seeds and integrate that into the meal. This is a sprouted quinoa pilaf. And it's got mung beans and it's zuki beans, all different kinds of lentil sprouts, protein complement.
Grown downstairs and right there, and these are sprout-tastic.
Organic, vegetarian,
Naked
raw.
food.
Raw. Naked as well.
This meal is too sexy for its plate.
And you get that wild intelligence in your cellular matrix.
I'm definitely feeling like a wild beast.
And that's a good way to live. Because we feel like when you're eating wild food, you become wild again.
Hi, my name is Tana Lyseth, and I have an Ayurvedic practice here in Sun Valley, Idaho. Ayurveda is ancient Indian medicine. It's 5,000 plus years old. Raw food, from an Ayurvedic perspective, has its place. We look at raw food as being nutrient rich, but challenging to digest. We would also say that during the winter season, that would not be the best time to eat a raw food diet. And if you're putting a lot of raw, cold vegetables in a cold season, you're gonna have a really difficult time digesting it properly in order to get the nutrients out of it. In winter, you wanna eat oilier food. You wanna eat things that are really nourishing. If you eat meat is a good thing to eat during winter. You know, meat's is a whole nother subject in Ayurveda due to its history with Hinduism. They say that if you're gonna eat meat, that you should eat it in the winter, which we're doing now because it eliminates dryness and you need extra protein and fat in your diet in the winter.
Got steak from northern Idaho, potatoes from southern Idaho, bacon from northern Idaho, and we're in somewhere in Idaho.
The healthiest way to eat is what's growing in your region.
What's your favorite kind of potatoes?
Idaho.
Yeah, this is some good.
You know what's better than Monday morning breakfast in a hut? Nothing.
This comes from my sister's farm.
Breakfast of champions. They make you stronger, smarter, better looking.
My sister raises these pigs from their little piglet form up into their semi-large form. They don't try to make them fat and raise them really fast, but they try to keep them lean and not too fatty.
Something that I found out in India that I thought was very interesting is they recommended wild game, which is also readily available in this area if you're a hunter. They said if you're going to eat meat, venison is very high in nutrients, and it makes sense because that animal is free range and eats such a large variety of plants that you're more than likely going to get more out of it than something that just is grass or corn-fed.
Tonight we're having elk strips from right up the road, actually, in the salmon wilderness. Now tonight, just south of where we got them from, we're eating them.
Got your meat group, your potato group, and your greens.
I would say that's a very well-balanced meal.
I don't think that there's anything more important than a healthy, balanced diet. It's really true, you are what you eat. So if you're putting food that's going to nourish your body into your body, you're going to have a really healthy body that's full of fuel so that you can go outside and do a lot of fun things. And if you're putting stuff in your body that's going to weigh you down and make you sick, then that's what's going to happen in the long run. So I think everyone needs to really make a conscious effort to be as healthy as they can and do what's good for their body.